Joining us to look at the matters on development from the PDP is a member of the People's Democratic Party and a political scientist, Dr. Isuwa Dogo. Good morning and thanks for joining us.
Good morning. Thank you.
I picked up one line there from Sean's report. He said the PDP fell from grace. We don't know where it is at the moment. What would you say is happening to your party at the moment? Are you sad?
Oh, certainly not. In his perception, he assumes and believes or thinks that the PDP has fallen from grace. But the truth is that the PDP is seen, not just in Nigeria, but globally, as probably the best political system that Nigeria and the world has ever produced. The PDP is an epitome of democracy. The PDP is what you would liken to say, look, is the father of true democracy today in the world, because of what has happened and what is happening. It is a normal thing to see what is taking place. Yes, I'm not joking.
Isn't that taking it too far?
Of course, I'm not taking it too far. And
the reason I say that is because democracy came to being before the PDP.
The democracy came to be before the PDP, but there are developments and there are situations and there are conditions under which several countries and societies evolve their democratic systems. And if you look at the complex nature of Nigeria, you will know that PDP has truly midwifed democracy in a situation and in a society whereby maybe it would have been almost practically impossible for democracy to survive even a day.
So
the PDP has done it.
In Nigeria will be a little more appropriate, don't you think, then?
Oh, that is why I'm not only in Nigeria. Why it is like that? Because Nigeria being so complex the way it is, that the PDP succeeded in doing what it has done, then we will give it a global credit, not only a Nigerian credit.
So
that is why the whole world is praising.
Tell us,
talking about Nigeria.
Dr. Dogo, a moment here. We have seen, well, a progression in the way and manner the national chairman or chairman of PDP are eased out.
That is also to demonstrate to you that it is not a political party owned, run, directed by a single person or a group or a clique of people. That is to demonstrate to you that PDP is the only true national party that has ever existed in Nigeria. Has ever,
in 16 years,
possibly has ever existed in the African continent. And that is why it's a model for the world.
Dr. Dogo, in 16 years, how many chairmen have you had in the PDP?
I've already I don't need to count the number of chairmen, but I've already explained to you, under the complexity of the complex nature of Nigeria. Are you getting me? And the situation we have found ourselves, even throughout the military regime up to now, it demonstrates how democratic the PDP is. So that is what you see, people are not looking at the positive aspects. You are looking at it as if it is a negative thing. No, it is not negative.
What's positive?
Because it is not owned by one person. It is not owned by a group of people.
Tell us the positive aspects.
The positive aspect is that the PDP, being a democratic party, being a national party, being a party that was formed by people of different ideas, different views, different orientations and all whatnot, not connected to a section, to a tribe, to a religion, or to any ethnic bias, has had to go through this process. And if the PDP had not been going through this process, Nigeria wouldn't even be having democracy today. If the PDP had gone the way it is happening, either in the Uganda or in Zimbabwe or even South Africa, we wouldn't have what we're having today. The world will not help Nigeria. The people of Nigeria wouldn't even be at peace. We wouldn't even be sitting here, maybe. I repeat, maybe we wouldn't be sitting discussing this if the PDP had not with a midwife democracy and is making it to mature to this very level. So people seem not to see the positive aspect of what the PDP has done. You now say, oh, look, you have fallen from grace. What grace? In fact, the PDP has you can say, from grass to grace. That is why the PDP is now. It is now at the level of grace. It has been uplifted above the normal approach of people.
Dr. Dogo, allow us to come in here. It wouldn't be out of place when, if any Nigerian goes on to say that the PDP has fallen, because your party has told the nation and the world that it will stay on for the next 60 years. And for a political party that couldn't stay on for 20 years out of the 60 years it said it was going to hold on to power in the country, it's a big and unexpected fall that is manifested into resignations and people also leaving the political party, joining the APC. What can you tell us is responsible? Because we have so many party members like yourself who believe that this is positive for the party. Yesterday on the News at 10, we had Olabode George, who also believes strongly the way you also believe that is a good omen for the party. What good?
Not only for the party, but for the whole country and the world at large.
I think you really have to let the people know and put in the perspective of Markwe here when you say the world at large. How can what has happened to the PDP in Nigeria be beneficial to the entire world? Aren't we taking it too far?
I'm surprised to hear that from you, because from what has happened and the number of people that have come to Nigeria and the world leaders that have sent congratulatory messages to Jonathan and to the president-elect is a clear demonstration of what the PDP has done. If the PDP had gone the way other countries have, will it have been like that? And that is exactly what I'm saying. And by the time you look at the situation, we are talking of a political party. We are talking of a country that has never really experienced democracy. Do you get it? It has never really experienced democracy. During the independence, we only had regional and sectional and tribal and religious and ethnic parties. This is the only time Nigeria has had a political party that cuts across ethnic barriers, religious barriers, geographical barriers, and all the other impediments that have hindered. In fact, it is the PDP that midwifed the APC. Without PDP, there wouldn't be APC. I have said here times without number that for every 20 people in the APC, 18 are from PDP. Maybe it is an understatement. For every 20 in the APC, it may be more right to say 19 and a half, if there is any half human being. That is the truth. And you will see that, look, it is because the PDP allowed that democracy to evolve in such a way. You know too well that if somebody says, look, this party is going to rule for 60 years, well, he has an opinion, he has his belief, isn't it? Everybody thinks in the same way. As a political party, it's a different perception altogether. And we have said, and we have walked it, and we have proved it, that, look, power is not a do-or-die affair. And I have said it here,
Dr.
that
Dogo,
politics is a win-or-lose affair.
Just a
and
moment.
At any point in time, you can look at situations and allow things to go the way they should go, to allow democracy to evolve and become mature.
Okay,
so tomorrow,
just a moment,
if
sir.
any political party should lose and goes rampaging, Nigerians will know the truth.
Well, you know, I do not know whether we're just papering over cracks or we're really talking about the situation as it played out on the ground. Yes, your party may benefit, perhaps rightly so, from the concession of defeat by President Goodluck Jonathan, whom a lot of people have hailed. But I do not know if you have been reading commentaries from, you know, different opinion writers who have been saying what could have transpired, because it's not like as if the PDP set out to deliberately lose in this election. Did it set out to lose?
No.
I don't think so. So if it lost, it came as a result of, you know, it wasn't something that it was quite expected. But in the aftermath of that, we have seen that, you know, it wasn't quite united in-house. And we've seen the bickering that has, you know, gone on, and also the bickering that has also resulted in the resignation of the, you know, the PDP chairman, and perhaps the resignation of the PDP BOT chairman as well. The question is, do you think that your party can rise above these quarrels, these bickerings? Because we're still seeing some of it going on.
That is what I want you to understand. There is no quarrel. It's a normal thing to happen. As a matter of fact, it is only an understatement to say that, oh, look, people will feel bad.
Just a moment. You just made a comment. You say there is no quarrel. It's a normal thing that will happen. But we've seen that the NWC, the National Working Committee of the party, wasn't quite in tune with the president's campaign organization. I do not know if it was true, but there were stories that the president had considered defeat and rightly so, but you know, the party was looking at the options of going to court. And the only reason why the party was not able to go to court was because it wasn't together in-house. Did you also get that story as well?
No, no, I will not be here to talk about whether there is bickering or the internal things that happened within my political party. As a politician and a matured politician, if I have anything, I discuss it internally. And I talk it with the people there. But I will not, never, ever come out to criticize and condemn anybody within my party. And so what I'm trying to tell you, that those minor disagreements will normally be settled and will be settled internally. Those who feel aggrieved or think otherwise, that is their business, you see. But under a normal situation, you will find out that, yes, in a political party, after losing elections, people will feel bad. Remember, you, even if it is you, if you lose your job in the channels today, even if you decided to resign, you will have some feelings, good or bad, whatever it is. That is the truth, isn't it? So you give those people the credit and not to magnify it and make it look as if it is an unmanageable thing. It is not and will not. And PDP will get even much stronger than ever before.
Dr. Dogo.